do brush drill attachments, or brush attachments, sorry, assist in car valeting? Most definitely. This one here, I got it from Amazon. It wasn't that much money. I think it was about £12. It's quite, the actual bristles are quite soft. You can definitely buy softer ones, but this one's sort of intermediate. It's not bad. I tend to use it on fabric seats and car mats mainly. I don't use it on leather seats. I think some valeters probably do, but they probably use a much softer drill attachment than this one. But it definitely aids with agitating. You know, if you've got seats that are quite bad, it definitely helps with agitating the cleaner that you put on. I don't use too much downward pressure. You know, you've got to be careful that way, and obviously keep the drill moving. But it might get a bit noisy. I know this seat's not getting shampooed, but I'll show you what I mean. So it's really good. You know, this is as you can see, this drill's sort of variable on the speed on the trigger. Yeah, it definitely, and also with car mats, I find I've got another one that's a slightly stiffer than this. Not so much for sort of assisting with agitating cleaner on the car mats, but it definitely helps when you sort of, you know, if you get a car mat and you're hoovering it and hoovering it and hoovering it, and it's still quite bad, putting quite a stiff brush attachment on the drill, just sort of go over it, it definitely loosens up some of the bits. Some car mats are quite bad, trying to get them clean. I think some of them that are like more like nylon, that are not fabric sort of thing, they sort of tend to grab a lot of bits and they're quite difficult to clean, but it definitely helps. So yeah, it's definitely worth getting, because it's thing is with these, with the brush attachment, it's sort of consistent when you're doing it. You know, it's not, you're not sort of, if you're trying to do it by hand, you might not be applying, you know, more pressure, less pressure. This is just consistently, you know, whatever you decide you're gonna, you know, how much pressure you're gonna put down, but it 100% helps. I mean, if you're a car valet, you probably already use them, but if you're at home and you've got a shampoo and you've tried to shampoo your seats and you didn't get the result that you was looking for, you know, it could possibly be down to that the cleaner just needs a little bit of agitation, and then sort of like leave it for a little while. You know, you could leave it for a couple of minutes, just let the cleaner work, and then go over with the shampoo again, and you should notice quite a bit of difference. Obviously this is for fabric seats. I don't use it on suede type fabric or Alcantara, and obviously I don't use it on leather, but because it is this specific one is probably too stiff to be on leather. But no, it's definitely well worth getting. You know, sometimes I use it on carpets as well, vehicle carpets, depending on the type of carpet. A lot of modern cars, the carpets don't seem to be what they used to be. You know, from years ago, they seem to be, some of them just seem to be quite compressed and hard. Some of them almost seem like soundproofing and not carpet at all. I think a lot of the Toyotas are like the Yaris's, they've got quite funny carpet in them, if you can call it carpet, that is. But yeah, for the sake of sort of £12–15, they're definitely well worth getting. Obviously you can get them in different sizes as well, so different sizes, different stiffness on the brushes themselves. Yeah, I think this one's sort of intermediate, sort of in between, but definitely well worth getting if you clean cars for a living.